Hey children, welcome back to Max Me Easy. Let's continue with motions. Problem on speed, part 4. Here is the question. A train moves at the speed of 80 km per hour for first 4 hours and at the speed of 60 km per hour for the next 6 hours. Calculate the average speed of the train. Let's understand the question first. Here there is a train and it is moving at a speed of 80 km for first 4 hours. We cannot continuously keep the same distance while driving, right? So for first 4 hours they are maintaining 80 km per hour speed, right? So this was for the first 4 hours, and later on they started to travel at the speed of 60 km per hour for 6 hours. For 6 hours, they traveled for 60 km per hour. And what is the average speed that they have traveled? What was the average speed of the train? So, this is the question that they are asking. And now, let's write the given data first. Speed S1. Here they have given two cases. So, from this first case, I am writing the speed has 80 km and speed 2, that is second one, and the next 6 hours they have traveled for 60 km per hour. And here for the first, in the first case it has traveled for 4 hours, so I'm considering as T1. And for the next 4 hours, next 6 hours, it has traveled for uh, traveled at 60 km per hour. So this 6 hours will be the T2, right? So 60 km will be S2, and this one 6 hours will be T2, and similarly 80 km per hour will be speed 1, that is S1, and 4 hours will be T1. I hope it's clear. And now they are asking us to find the average speed. What is the average speed throughout the journey, right? So as I said you, there is a formula: average speed is equal to total distance covered by time. This is the formula which we need to use. Here you can directly substitute it, right? But look here on the numerator, they have asked for the distance. Did they give the value of the distance covered by this train? No, they did not give us the distance. So our first aim is to find the distance. I hope it's clear now. Why we are finding out distance? They have asked for average speed, but in this formula there is a distance. But in the question we haven't gave the data about the distance traveled by the train. So our first aim is to find the distance. Now how to find the distance? Do you know the distance formula, children? So distance covered in 4 hours. So for 4 hours, what is the distance covered by them? That is, speed is equal to distance by time. This is the formula of a speed, right? So if you want to find the distance, then you have to keep the distance in the same place because you need to find it. So keep this on the one side of the equal to and get this time on the other side. As I said you, what is the sign between this two, distance and time? It's division. Division becomes multiplication when it comes on the either side. So speed into time is equal to distance, right? Now you can just substitute the value of speed and time since it is case 1, that is 4 hours. So the speed is 80 km per hour and time taken is 4 hours. So 80 km per hour into 4 hours. 80 into 4, and since this r is in numerator and this in denominator, you can just cancel it and it becomes 80 into 4, that is 320 kilometer. Now let's take the second case, and in this one we are going to find the distance now. because for finding the average speed you need to find the distance first. For that purpose we are finding the distance in each cases separately. Even here speed is equal to distance by time. Because we need to find the distance, keep it in the same place and get this time on the either side. Since they both are having uh, division sign in between them, when it comes on the either side it becomes multiplication. That is, speed into time is equal to distance, right? So what is the speed? Speed is 60 kilometer and time is 6 hours. So 60 kilometer per hour into 6 hours. Here 1 hour is in numerator and another hour is in denominator. So you can just cancel it and it will be 60 into 6 will be 360 kilometer. So it has traveled for 320 kilometer in first 4 hours and 360 kilometer in next 6 hours. Now because they have asked for the complete journey, right? Both in case of 4 hours and 6 hours. So you can just add them. So the total distance covered is 320 kilometer plus 360 kilometer, right? Because we are adding this both because it has traveled for first 4 hours with different speed and next 6 hours with different speed, but it has covered some distance, right? So we are adding those two distance together to get the complete journey distance. So completely the train was traveled for 680 kilometer. Now for finding the average speed you need to even know the time, right? Total time. So the total time taken is, for first it has traveled for 4 hours and afterwards it has traveled for 6 hours, right? So 4 plus 6 hours will be 10 hours. So it has taken 10 hours and distance traveled completely by the train is 680 kilometers. Now it is really very easy to find out, right? Because we got the uh, total distance covered as well as the time. Now the formula is average speed is equal to total distance covered by total time. So we got the answer over here, right? We got the answer. So just substitute these values, that is 680 kilometer by time taken is 10 hours. So when you just cancel it, you can just cancel the 0 and the average speed of the train was 68 kilometer per hour. I hope you understood this video. If you like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit the bell button. Check the description box for problems on motions. Thank you.